My name is Boris Aguilar, and my senior project is on gentrification. So, what is gentrification, or what does it really mean? According to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, it means the process of renewal and rebuilding accompanying affluent displacement. Basically saying it in my own words, when people with money come to a certain neighborhood and try to fix it or rebuild new things, making people with money move in and displacing minorities, affecting rent or higher prices in homes. I decided to focus on gentrification because it was a small portion of globalization. I decided to target West Oakland exactly because I noticed that they were making new lofts and new property around there, and I thought that the voices needed to be heard in that certain area that was being gentrified. And many people did not really want to speak on what was going on, but luckily I found a few people, and this is what they had to say about what was going on in their neighborhoods and what they thought.
Well, I think it's a good thing and it's a bad thing. To me, there's nothing wrong with putting new things in a neighborhood and increasing the property value in a neighborhood by building new homes and renovating the homes that are still here. I think that the problem is if like the government or the city or the companies are only putting money into new kind of fabricated lofts and little ticky-tack houses and are not putting any money into the existing community.
If they do try to fix the community, they usually try to bribe the community by making little changes, trying to pretending like they're fixing the community. For example, this park is near the freeway, and why would they make a park near the freeway? It just, I mean, they have trees and stuff, but it just really, if you're there with your family, it's not really a fun place to be at. This is what Anthony had to say about gentrification and how he felt being near all these homes that he couldn't really afford because he felt like he was being displaced because of all these new homes being more expensive than what he could afford.
Kind of stunt, and when they see things built around them that they can't afford, it more, put a limit on them to where they don't think they can exceed to them higher. It makes you get used to living in the projects and being satisfied with the smaller things in life.
Most of those houses cost up to 27,000, and that's a lot of money for a person who doesn't have a lot of money. For example, minorities, us, we really don't make a lot of money, and it's just hard to be paying $27,000 for an apartment, and it just makes people feel displaced not being able to afford those houses.
Because they moved them in the neighborhood, so many supposed to be, able to where people from the community supposed to have something to where you can afford low rental. Got a nice job, but no, I couldn't afford it with the way it is now and other bills attached to it. Because what they're doing now is just a rate on how much you make is how much is your rent.
That's making us move out our community when we really don't have the money, so where are we going to go now?
What do you think about, is there more people out of different race coming in the community?
Yeah, it's a lot of different races coming in the community now. It's not more black, but it's getting pricey now. More pricey.
Severed the lower bottoms from downtown Oakland, from stores, from post op, from everything. And so it became a ghetto, in a matter of 25 years, but not because of the people.
We have been talking about gentrification being a bad thing. Now let's see what the Mandela Gateway representative have to say about it.
We put additional housing. We put 113 housing units that had not been in that neighborhood before. So to the charge that we, quote unquote, contributed to the displacement of low and moderate income people in that neighborhood, That's not true.
Gentrification has been going on for a while now, so it's not really a new topic. But I think that if you really love your community, then you could actually step up and do something about it. Go and inform people, do post out in front of the people who are building it, and just let them know that you don't want them to destroy your neighborhood. Because you could do this, you could stop this from going on. Also, you could stop all those empty lots from being built, and people could live in harmony, and everybody could be happy without all these problems that gentrification brings.
For 10 years, and I don't have a problem in this neighborhood. It's a beautiful neighborhood. It's filled with beautiful people, and it's people who've lived here their whole lives and have raised their kids here, and I would live here my whole life.